All right, take 3. Battery's getting low, so we got to make this quick. Quitting time, it's after 10 o'clock now on the 5th. The foam's all done. Rich came over, helped me get the cart on the ground. I know Mr. Hernia. He said he was okay. We got it down onto the ground. I got in it with my helmet on. Super duper comfortable. I'm loving it. It's perfect now. Beautiful. Having the extra padding lifted me up, brought me a little more forward. Changed some things. I had to lengthen the brake rod to bring the brake pedal away a little bit. Same with the gas pedal. I had to adjust the stop and bring it a little further forward, readjust the cable. She's all good. We started making a little mount to get the gauge on, just to get the gauge on, man. I mean, just so we can see it. It doesn't matter if it's aerodynamic or it's ergonomically incorrect, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's on. At this point, we just want to shake the car down. We're not going racing, man. So there you go. This is what we got. We'll have exhaust temp. I got to make up a little bung in the morning and weld that on, and we'll have exhaust temp. We have RPM. We have TAC. We have the beacon receiver, so we'll get lap times. It'll record the data. I have speedo cable, but don't have the time, obviously, to mount it up. And we don't need speed. It doesn't really much matter. We're not fine-tuning the car. We're going to shake it down, right? So don't necessarily need the speedo. Would like to have had the spark plug temp, and I just burned about an hour trying to alter the Digitron plug temp lead. I knew right away I was in trouble when I cut it. There wasn't 2 wires inside, there was only 1. And so the ground is the sheathing, the metal sheathing underneath the plastic, the braided stuff, right? And I bought a whole bunch of these plug end deals and the wire. And I tried, and I got a temperature out of it, but I want to put a lighter to the spark plug bit, the brass bit. The number actually, first it went down, so I thought, wow, maybe the polarization is wrong. So I switched it around and plugged it in a little bit and put the lighter to it, and it didn't change. It just read 82 degrees, and the thing was smoking hot. So I did the same thing with my exhaust probe, and it went up right away. So it is what it is. No plug temp. Oh, well, we took a shot at it. The old Digitron stuff laying around here, junk anyway. So, I mean, it was a brand new, like DT6E or something like that. The old flip switch, like that's on the flathead. Yeah, would have worked for that, but I mean, now it's in the garbage can. So we'll work on something like that later. If we get through the day and we're used to just looking at EGT, then we won't need spark plug. A lot of guys don't run the plug when they run the EGT. A lot of guys run both. Some guys only run the spark plug. My last experience with water cooled or air cooled stuff back with the old Comets was nothing but spark plug. We didn't even have exhaust temp on those old Comets. So it is what it is. We're just about ready. I mean, other than making up the bung and welding that on tomorrow and getting the exhaust lead run, the extension cable run for the probe and all that stuff. Good to go. Everything else is done on the list. Yeah, that's it. We were messing around a little bit and we found these old pictures. They were up on top of the TV in the corner, and my Marvel Mystery Oil bottle was leaking. And I wondered why it wasn't leaking all down the side of the TV. Well, it's because these old pictures were soaking up. These are printed off my old printer at my old house. These were photographs we took. Me and Francis, I mean, we don't see old Francis much anymore. That's his cart. When him and I both worked at the indoor go-kart place, we were having T-shirts made. And the boss, we learned from the boss, right? We had a fundraiser. He gave us the go-kart joint for the track for an hour. And we could sell time to people having this fundraiser. They come and beer and drinks and stuff were on the house. They pay a set amount. And they got to race go-karts. I think they got 2 or 3 rides and some beers. And the money went to us to make these T-shirts to help us get to Daytona. We made the T-shirts, and real super cheap through the girl that the old boss worked with. And we were supposed to sell those and make more money. Everybody said, oh, T-shirts are the way to go. Well, we ended up with a whole pile of those T-shirts left over. Nobody seemed to, well, all they wanted to do was drink free beer and ride the go-karts. They didn't want to buy T-shirts. So that's what these pictures were for. This is Jim McGee, God bless his soul. He's no longer with us. But this is in my driveway at my old house. This is him in my outfit. This is him in Frankie's outfit with Frank's car. I'm up on a big old step ladder taking pictures, trying to fit everything in. And these were going to be either downsized and with his name and his picture and his name and his class with palm trees and stuff. I might even have one of those old t-shirts laying around. But we ended up going with these two. These two were on the t-shirt, these pictures here. But I saw these things and I thought, well, I got to wipe those off. Maybe that oil will dry up and we can save those. Like I said, old Jim, a guy from back in the neighborhood. I mean, elementary school, junior high, high school with Jim. Like I say, he's no longer with us. He got the diabetes, got him, you know. But that's it. You play the cards you dealt, right? So we're gonna try to get this thing packed up tomorrow. Get the trailer over here. Get the rest of the gauge leads on it. Air up the tires and start loading stuff up. Get the trailer over here and start loading things up. So Thursday by lunchtime, 11:30, 12 o'clock, we want to be heading out toward Grattan. Hopefully get out there by 3:30. Get in line. Get us a good parking spot down in the grass down below. And we'll get ready, get up early on Friday and run the guts out of her. And we'll bring you some video from high on top the helmet. Grattan Raceway. In the old Yamaha dog. We'll see what she's got. But that's it. Godspeed. God bless y'all. I am praying for you. Pray for me. I need it too. It'll get better. I promise you. They're trying their best to ruin everything. But keep your chin up, folks. It'll get better.